Hello everyone. I thought I'd do a video on a tribute to my mom and dad. You know, I listen to some of the smartest people on YouTube because they make it stay at home and what else we got to do. And I hope Bonnie isn't offended, but I forgot how old he was when he married Bonnie. But Bonnie's 2 years younger, older. She'd like for me to say 2 years younger. She's 2 years older than me. And hopefully this will cross a bridge. We haven't talked much since she married my dad and my dad passed away. But this is my mom and my dad. I'm going to go through these kind of fast. The reason sometimes I wear a beard, let my hair grow long, is there was an early story when my dad, my Uncle Roy, Uncle Richard, Jim Wayne had just died in a military plane crash. And they were always talking about finding the Lost Dutchman's Mine. And this is a one of a kind. I bet you can't find this in print. But it's got all of the, what's the proper way to say it? All the gold mines, all the silver mines, a treasurer's guide to Utah. That's a keeper. And of course, I would listen to their stories from the time my dad didn't want to change my diapers, so he just let me run around without diapers. My mom was horrified. This is a very good book. If you weren't there when the gold was found, you're one of the very few that made any money. Interesting book. Sometimes I'll do a review on it. So that's why sometimes I have little, whoops, where's that camera at? This is the Utah River. Placer gold is that which has eroded, washed downstream, is found in black sand. That's what they pan for when you see them on the river. And don't drop these, you'll never find them in the carpet. But that's Shirt Tail Canyon. And I listened to these stories since I was a little kid. And this is one of the few things my mom left me that actually was guy kind of like stuff. Now this is pewter on pyrite. And pyrite comes in many different colors. As a matter of fact, this one right here, if I don't drop it on my computer, has a high crystalline structure. And there is gold in pyrite. The highest grade of pyrite is usually about 10%. And I can just imagine if sometime after the Civil War you were out gold hunting and you found some pyrite, you'd be wondering if that wasn't the real deal. Now this is one I made. I didn't make, I assembled, put it together like our Chinese friends. And this 24 plated gold miner, and he's holding a big hunk of pyrite, and he's sitting on a pile of pyrite. And I guess epoxy glued him, but these are the two things that my mom left me that I think are the coolest. She always thought I was an odd child. I'm going to show you the handsomest man that ever lived. Taught me how to be a man. Isn't he a handsome rascal? I'm doing this because I was told that once it goes on the video, on the internet, it could be there forever. This is my dad when he gave up drinking. And that's my mom. Ain't she a cute little devil? No wonder I'm so handsome. Yep, that's my mom. No, that's not a wig hanging sideways. And for some reason, after I left home, my dad never wanted to do a Christmas tree again. But yes, we did celebrate Christmas. My mom wanted it, and my dad put up with it. Now look at this handsome guy. This is about the time I was 16, and I thought I was just as good as he was. So he taught me how to protect myself. A few years later, because these are not in order, that's my mom. She'd been in a car wreck and her hip was busted. And she didn't get around too well. Now these are the three greatest uncles I ever had. I didn't get to meet Jim Wayne much because he died in 1955 in a military air crash. But that's Uncle Roy. In the middle is Uncle Richard. And the guy that's a little overweight. Starting to grow. Now, what's the connection with Rick Joyner, Bob Jones, and me? Well, we all knew each other. And it's all water under the bridge. I forget who the girl is. I think that's one of Rick's granddaughters. I'm not sure. But they used to like to go to the buffet. My dad used to be buff, and then he became buffet. This is from my time when I was at Morning Star Ministries. Oh, I don't know. I can't remember the names. I think it's Reggie Jackson. They play for the North Carolina Panthers. I was a photographer. I used to take photos. Now I'm trying to figure out IMAX, iMovie, and there they are. I remember when he passed. Oh, moving on. Here's a solo of my mom. We'll have some younger pictures soon. But she put up with me. She raised me, and as all of my former girlfriends and wives know, I'm not easy to get along with. This was my mom's, I think it was her 50th birthday. Here I am, 68. We actually took a pickup to her birthday party. A 150 Ford red pickup. And they filled them up. Speaking of the truck, my dad always liked these. Can't tell it's him, but Starting to age a little bit. We kept that pickup a long time. We put a short block in it and kept it running. And I think we finally donated it to ministry, and they got my dad a chauffeur and a car. Okay. Going way back in time, 1951. Who took this picture? Jim Wayne took the picture. And this guy right here, that's Bob Jones. Roy Lee Jones. Richard Howe, Corporal. I don't remember what Uncle Roy's rank in the Marines were, but I know that he secretly joined Army Intelligence. And my dad, well, he had to deal with some things and finally became a warrior for the Lord. Oh, I got a 1951 penny there. Another happy day for my mom. That's her birthday. And I tell you, I see some of these ladies now. They look old. They look old. I don't know what's wrong with me. Here's my young, skinny mama. And that was my step grandmother in the, well, they're both wearing pink. Must be Valentine's Day. What was the date on there? It says March 68. But this one's my mom. I think she was only about 5 foot. Me and my dad were about the same height. So I guess I'm glad I'm as tall as I am. There he is. He loved his Hawaiian shirts. This is her birthday party. And that was at a church over, oh, I forgot, in Kansas. They used to call them bread and jams because they'd give you the word and they'd play music. I went over there because I was hungry and I thought they were giving out a free meal. Don't know the story on this one. My dad just got home from Korea and somebody is cut out of this picture. Don't expect your parents to tell you the truth. I remember these two. They didn't know I was a college graduate coming back to take care of my folks, start my own business. So they married somebody else. That's why I'm here tonight doing this by myself. But they have beautiful Christian children. Some of them I don't remember. Some I do remember. So I'm just throwing these out there. There was life before Bonnie. Oh no, I froze up. Am I going to have to do a part 2?